Welcome back everyone to our gameplay series of Farm Manager 2021. And in today's video, what I want to do is just expand all of our production. So we've gotten started in a lot of different things. We've got some cows over here producing milk, which we're turning into cheese. We've got fish that we're selling as frozen fish. And then now, as of our last video, we are in the pig business and we have a slaughterhouse selling the meat from that. Now I just want to start expanding on everything. And one of the things I have noticed is that while our slaughterhouses seem to be doing pretty good, now we're still getting those weird messages that say, hey, we don't have any pigs, when they clearly do. But aside from that, one of the things I've noticed is that this one vet is having a hard time keeping up with all three of our pigsties, because a lot of times they will need the vet at the same time or very close to the same time, and that's meaning that we're having wait times for some of these. So for efficiency purposes, I'm thinking that we're going to need a lot of vets as time goes on, because of course we're going to expand our production of the animals, and we're going to be getting into the cows here shortly for the slaughterhouses. So I'm thinking that is going to be a necessity. So with that in mind, what I'm going to do is go ahead and put down a couple more of these. We're going to put down a couple more of the vets. And let's see, others. There we go. There's the vet building. And you can see here the area of influence, or at least as much as I can zoom out to show you. And so I think that's going to be a good thing for us. So I'm going to put a couple right here together, and who knows, maybe a third one right there whenever we need it. But I do want to kind of keep some semblance of a grid going on here to try to keep the travel as efficient as I can. It doesn't look too good right now, but I'm hoping we can keep it as good as is reasonable for the time being. Okay, so we've got a couple more of those going down. Let's go ahead and expand our production some more. Let's go ahead and get, let's see, how do we want to do this? I want to, what if we did vets on the other side of this too? So that tells me that I could go, all right, the road, I believe I can come right down through here with it. I believe that's right. So let's go ahead and put that down. We got 2.2 million roughly in the bank. So at no point am I terribly worried about spending a little bit of extra money on some vets when, you know, they're about 20 grand. That is certainly not going to hurt my feelings. All right, there we go. So we got a nice little, almost a roundabout here around the vet clinics. So that way they can get to where they need to be. And then we got our one straggler out here that is probably wondering why he's a little bit late to the party and is not getting the same attention over here by himself. Okay, but now let's go ahead and expand our road out. But first, let's see, we've got enough for 4 more employees, which will give us 1 more pigsty or 1 more slaughterhouse. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Let's see if we can get another pigsty up here at the top. All right, where are we? Right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our road network connected. Let's go ahead and just do that. That'll be just fine. All right, so that's going to give us, let's see, let's do another 2, and then we'll put down another slaughterhouse. And let's see, where do we want to go with this? All right, pigsty. Do I have enough room to do that is the real question. Am I going to have enough room to put 1 down right here and then come in with a road like this, which is totally messing up our grid here. And then come in with another one right here. And the answer is yes. Yes, we do. Now that's going to mean we need 9 more employees. So let's go ahead and get as many of those in as we can. Right here. Oops, had it right the first time. There we go. All right, so there's 8 employees. The real question is going to be, can we find enough qualified employees for what we want? Because that seems to be a little bit bigger of an issue. And I tell you what, let's go ahead and work on this road a little bit. We're probably going to have some issues with electricity as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and put a road right there. Okay, and we're going to get rid of this. We'll go ahead and just sacrifice a little bit, a few tiles. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Never mind, never mind, never mind. All right, we'll do it like that. Not exactly the most beautiful thing in the world, but it'll work. Okay, and let's get rid of this. All right, so let's fast forward. Let's take a moment and check on our... Oh, we're at 93%. Okay, awesome. So we're almost done there. And then we will simply keep the party going with the production and go that extra 5% and get the full increase of 20%. So we're almost done there. Let's see how things are going. Now we have all of these done. Okay. All right, animals. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like it. 6. All right, let's just do something else here for a second and see if we can get this back in here. No. Oh, never mind. We got 1. Okay, we'll work on that for a moment. And let's go ahead and get the training done. And let's see. Animals. So Ibrahim is really giving me some questions about where do I put him, because he can do multiple things. Summer. And we got her trained. Olivia. Okay. So far, so good. And Michael. Let's go ahead and get you taken care of. So here we go. Let's go ahead and assign as we can. And assign you here. Okay, so that should leave us 1 more. Yeah, that leaves us 1 more. So we need to pick up 2 more. Do we have enough room here? We do. Let's pick up 2 more animal workers. You're just not going to give me any animal workers at all? Okay, we'll go back out and we'll come back in here in just a moment after we deal with our electricity issue. Let's see, where can we put you? Again, trying to keep him right out of the way. Anything I can do to put you right on the edge here? No. There we go. We'll do... No, I don't like that idea. I want to try to keep everything in this grid for the land we have right now as best I can anyway. All right, that works for me. And hopefully I won't need to make any changes to this going forward. But that's something that in the options menu, you can choose whether or not you want to deal with the electricity aspect of the game. And who knows, in further series that I do, I probably will leave that off because it really doesn't add much to the gameplay for me at all. So let's go ahead and get our animals up and running. Okay, so there's 12 there. Let's get our food all set. Okay, we have our 3 folks. Okay, they're good to go. Let's see, who is... Okay, you have everything you need as well. Let's pick out the food. You have the 3 workers. Let's buy 12 there. You need some workers. Let's see if we can come back in here and actually get you some help right now. Okay, animals, and let's see. All we needed was just the 2, right? I think I'm right on that. Okay, animals, you're already good to go. I saw some sort of pop-up message. We'll check that here in just a minute. But first, before I forget, let's get these guys aside. And let's get them some animals. Okay, choose our food, and they should be good to go. All right, who has issues? Oh, I've got all sorts of messages here. New animals, okay, I don't really need that. I appreciate it, but we don't really need that. Not enough resources, okay, we already kind of know what's going on with that. So, okay, now these guys, I really want to leave these 3 new ones off. I'm not sure how it's going to connect these slaughterhouses together. In other words, when I create the new slaughterhouse, whenever I set it up, is it going to automatically trigger the same settings in the other 2? I'm not sure. But we're just going to have to figure that out as time goes on. All right, and let's just go ahead and just put our grid there. It still bothers me to have that empty space there, but we'll deal with it as best we can. And I believe right here we can actually put some more housing. So I am going to, I think I'm going to put the other slaughterhouse over here. I think I'm going to do that. Again, money is no issue. We're at 2.3 million right now, so all right, why can I not put that there? I can't put it anywhere over here? Why not? That's, I guess, okay. All right, we'll do that. Maybe. That's weird. I'm not sure what's happening right there. Does it do the same thing over here? No, it doesn't. It will let me put it right there. But it doesn't like over here. Is there some sort of a terrain issue? Right there? Or is there... I'm not sure that... Surely the trees, it normally just gets rid of those automatically. I don't know. Is there anything else we can build over here? Just... Alright, the mill seems to be fine. Let's see, where is the... There it is. No, it is not fine. But if I back it off... I don't know, that's odd. That's very weird. Alright, I'm going to build, because I really want to put the slaughterhouse over here. I think it works better. Let's try to put it... I'm going to try to line it up here. And then create our road. And do that, I guess. Not sure why that triggered like that, but we'll go with it. Either way. Alright, now we need more housing. Because that's one of the things that we're just constantly building. And we're going to use up some of this empty space here. Alright, so these guys should be basically full by now. Yeah, there we go. Because we're not actually actively using those just yet. Electricity might turn into an issue. What are you guys hollering about? No warehouse. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll get you one of those down here momentarily. Let's take care of some electricity, maybe. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can put down some electricity now. In a halfway decent manner. I guess... Yeah, I don't really like any of my options here. Like, at all. Alright, let's just go ahead and put it... where is my other electricity? There it is, right over there. Okay. That should work, I think, if it connected those up. Yeah, there we go. Took it a second, but we got it. Alright, now they need some more storage. They're telling me they need more warehouse. Can I put it right here? Yes, I can. And right there it shall go. And in fact, while we're at it, let's go ahead and put another, if I can. Are you going to let me get by with this? Yes, you are. Awesome. All right, that fit in there perfectly. I'm no longer unhappy about the grid. Okay, so these guys are waiting on the expert, but there's something else. It says no warehouse. I'm assuming that means the existing warehouse is full. It is not. It's not even a little bit full. Okay, well, I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. I can't really help that. So what does that mean? That it cannot find a warehouse. We have you a warehouse here. It's not full. None of them are full. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with that. What I do know is that we need to get some employees running around in here doing some work. So let's go ahead and take care of that while we're waiting for all this to maybe flesh itself out. All right, manufacturing. Winter is here. Of course it is. All right, there we go. Manufacturing. Why can't I hire anybody? Oh, you reset my thing? Nope. Oh, did we run out of... Are we at max employees, maybe? Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Good gracious, I don't know. Do I have a pop-up message telling me exactly that? Okay, I've got it. We got new animals. All right, let's see. What do we have here? No warehouse. I don't know what that means. Assigned staff. Yep, I'm trying. Not enough resources. So none of those... I'm going to guess that we're at max staff. That is going to be my guess. Let's go ahead and assign the one person we do have. Oh, Harley here. Let's make sure Harley has maxed out. Now, he's not going to be able to do a whole lot of work in there, but... now remember, we could skip the winter time, but right now I don't want to do that. We did it last time. But right now I'm concerned. I don't know what this means about the warehouse. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sure there's a very simple explanation to it, but I just don't understand. But first and foremost, we need some more employees, so... let's see. Is that in... I saw it somewhere, and now I can't remember. Was it under training? Ooh, I do want that as well, now that I'm thinking about it. It's one of those things, you get in here to the training and you find all the things you want. Alright, this increases the storage capacity, which we don't really need. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, I'm finding lots of stuff that I like and want to do. I don't see it. It's in here somewhere. I'm sure. See, there's increased the strength of the employees, which is great. We definitely want to do that. But I'm not seeing anything that says I can hire more employees. At least I don't think I've seen it. There we go. There we go. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Just couldn't remember where. It's only 7 days to make that happen. So let's go ahead. I do not want to skip the winter. No, I do not. So let's just fast forward. Now, no warehouse. What does that mean? All right, let's try to figure this out. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's just go ahead and trigger all of these. It's not really how I wanted to do this, but I want to see. No, it didn't. Okay. So I can come back in and be more selective about these if need be, and actually have certain pigsties to certain slaughterhouses. But for right now, we'll just leave it as is. It's not going to really hurt anything. All right, there we go. Pigs. And, oh, yikes. All right, let's have you only deal with these last three. Is that okay? Can we do that? No, I'll tell you what, let's don't do that, because I'm going to get myself messed up if I do that. With my ratios. So it's something we can do later on, but right now let's just let everybody work whatever they can get a hold of and try to deal with that. Okay, we should be done with that training by now, and sure enough we are. Okay, so that gives us 150 staff. All right, I like that. Let's go ahead and let's see, where was the next one I wanted to do? It was the strength of the employees. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You can see this is not going to take long at all. It's only 3 days. And at the rate we're fast forwarding, yeah, that's not going to take much. So now my biggest issue is trying to figure out this warehouse thing. Oh, the manure. Okay, well, why didn't you say that? Just tell me the manures. All right, now I got you. I got you. We're good. All right. In fact, can I put another one down? I can. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, once again, the game gives me everything I need, as it always does. Let's go ahead and put it right here, because I may be able to fit a house, another house right in there. Maybe. In the meantime, we need 3 more employees while all of this is getting itself worked out. In fact, you can see it's already done. So once again, it's me simply not thinking of the correct terms when I needed to. All right, let's do manufacturing. So 1 and 2, anybody? Oh, yeah, there we go. Manufacturing endurance, we'll take you for 3. Okay. So faith is all taken care of. Ruby, these guys were already set to go. They knew who I was looking for. Okay, now let's get you assigned. And we are all set. Ooh, look at that. Camera just pans around all by itself. Okay, well, I was a little concerned there. I still like that we got this warehouse right here. I still love that. And you can see that it does join them all together when it's showing you these numbers. We've got quite a bit of pig meat there, which should be sold off here pretty soon. In fact, there it went. So that didn't take long. We have exactly no trout meat, which is worrisome to me. Do we have, yeah, 485 in here, 347, 242, yikes. Okay, let's get back to our training. As time is dwindling down for today's video, let's see, what do we need? So we've started down this road. Let's see, increase of seasonal workers. All right, we don't need the seasonal workers. Permanent. Yes. Let's do that. And that's going to give them more strength, which means they can work longer. And whenever they're resting, they'll regenerate their strength quicker. So this is going to be really good. And then we'll get into some cheaper workers and saving money that way. All of this is giving us exactly what we need for the long term, but it's just a matter of prioritizing what you want to do and how quickly you want to do it. So here we are in the wintertime. Let's take the last few minutes here and let's start to, I apologize for the volume if it gets too loud. This is why I told you way back at the beginning that I like to turn the volumes down. I think it's going to be okay. There you can see that is actually the vet. But let's just take a quick look around at some of the action now that we can actually get a lot closer up. And look at there. I love it when they sleep. They just, whoop, there you go. I'm awake and I fell dead. Just all of a sudden. So we've got vets running around everywhere. We're doing pretty good. There's those wonderful pig sounds. You gotta love those. There's our workers. In fact, let's just go ahead and slow things down to the normal speed. We've got workers coming through. This is what it looks like on the farm. And, okay, look at that silo. That is indeed a large silo. I'll grant you that. That's a pretty big silo. I've seen a few bigger, but not on a regular basis. Okay, there's some housing. We've got, let's see, what do we have here? There's some more housing. We've got our plants, our frozen food factories. Workers going back and forth to the fish pond. Do we have any fish jumping up out? Yes, we do. There's some fish jumping around in there. What about our cows? Let's go over here and take a look at our cows. Where are you, cows? There you are. Now, if you looked on some of the screenshots that I've been using, you'll see a few shots of the cows that I managed to get early on. And then I had to, because of the camera smoothing issues, I had to get away from that. But this is what our farm looks like right now. A pretty good sized farm. I mean, for the area I'm in, which is in Tennessee, this would be a monstrous farm. This would be, and I'm just talking about the part with the cows here. Yeah, you wouldn't see anything close to this big in general. But I like it. I like where we are right now. You can see we're sitting here at almost 2.7 million. And this is where, by the time we've reached this level, the fact that we can do the auto trade changes everything. If we couldn't do the auto trade, we would have no shot right now. I know I wouldn't, because there's no way I would remember to restock all of the food that we need for our cows, for our fish, and for our pigs, let alone remember to go in and constantly sell everything that we need. I'd have to have this area up on top. I'd have to have it somewhere on the side, and it would just have to take up an entire area of the screen, and then fire off very loud and obnoxious alarms every time something got close to being out. That would be the only shot I would have for keeping up with any of this to any decent level. But I'm pretty happy with where we are. We'll have to do this again. We'll have to do a more in-depth flyby as we walk through our farm. We'll have to do it when it's not wintertime and everything's not white. So we'll do that a little bit later on. But for right now, I'm just happy that we can do it at all, that the camera issues seem to be taken care of. And again, I'll show you guys as we finish up today's video exactly what I did. So I come under setting and then gameplay, and I've been messing around with this camera movement sensitivity and the scroll sensitivity. So you can see here the numbers where I'm at right now for that, but I find that the more I lower these, the better things get. But by default, it was just not working for me at all. All right, so that is going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and stick around as we will continue to grow our farm in Farm Manager 2021.